Coliseum for the first of today's triple header in the opening day of your 2024 Pilipinas Super League Global Championship Challenge 16 in under division. Let's welcome in first your gig Canada. Number 1, Jaden Martinez. To Ethan Sarsadias. Number 4, Caden Dino. Number 5, Martin Adelantar. Number 7, Stephen McDonald. Number 8, John Richard Pineda. Number 10, Nathan Tabisola. Number 11, Rai Aguada. And number 3, Jacob Langman. Their head coach is Jeff Sarsadias. Now give it up for your Phil Nation Select New Zealand. Number 1, Rakuta Mayra. Number 3, Lorenzo Remedios. Number 6, Rhythm Losorata. Number 7, Lexis Morales. Number 8, Jacob Cavan. Number 9, Nicolas De Manuel. Number 10, Leo Isidro. Number 11, Clarence Baranakea. Number 12, Ezekiel Cardenas. And number 5, Harry Llanes. Their head coach is Jojo Remedios. Now Phil Nation Select Team New Zealand will perform haka. Team New Zealand will now perform haka. At this point, we pay tribute to a veteran sports journalist who became commissioner of the Philippine Basketball League, succeeding Coach Yang Gao. For being a fighter and strong advocate of sports were among the natural gifts given to him by his father, longtime sports journalist Reca Trinidad, winner of the Don Carlos Palanca Memorial Award. Before his passing, Mr. Chino Trinidad became project director of billiards and boxing of Pilipinas Super League. Now we offer a minute of silence for Mr. Chino Trinidad. May his soul rest in peace. May we request everyone to please rise for the minute of silence we offer to Mr. Chino Trinidad. Let's first meet the starting five of your gig, Canada. At guard number 1, Jaden Martinez. The other guard number 2, Ethan Sarsadias. At forward number 4, Caden Dino. The other forward number 5, Martin Adelantar. And at center number 3, Jacob Langman. Their head coach is Jeff Sarsadias. Here now is the starting lineup of your Phil Nation Select New Zealand. At guard number 1, Raku Tamaira. The other guard number 3, Lorenzo Remedios. At forward number 9, Nicolas De Manuel. The other forward number 10, Leo Isidro. And at center number 11, Clarence Baranakea. Their head coach is Jojo Remedios. Now we acknowledge and may we invite at center court the special assistant to the CEO of Pilipinas Super League, Mr. Bong Baribar. Pilipinas Super League President, Mr. Chris Bautista. Mr. Joseph Ronquillo, Finance Consultant and Coco Life Executive. Pilipinas Super League Commissioner Alan Kaidik. Colonel Ariel Coribin, Medal Valor Awardee. And our Deputy Commissioners, Mr. Jerry Espana, Mr. J.V. Gayoso, and Mr. Peter June Simon for the ceremonial toss.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the smart Araneta Coliseum. You see there the bosses of the Pilipinas Super League, the special assistant to the CEO Bong Baribar with Alan Kaidik, the PSL Commissioner, Otip Ronquillo of Coco Life, that's the boss, and also Mr. Chris Bautista, the president of the PSL.
And our deputy commissioners, partner.
Kala
ko nanghahamon ng limahan eh.
Oo, nung sa banquet nga, nandun sila lahat. JB Gayoso, June Simon. Nandun pa nga si Noli Luxin eh. Noli Luxin.
Purgada, wala pa si Don Ontiveros niya. Nasa palarong pambansa.
Levy Valenzuela. Deputy Commissioners.
One of the things we're gonna look for here is, partner, how quickly they adjust to the court and to the officiating. Kasi hindi sila nakapag-practice dito sa Araneta eh. But can you imagine your first exposure to an international tournament, Araneta Coliseum kagad?
At saka ano to, partner, Bill, hindi lahat ng players makakalaro dito.
Sinabi mo pa.
Nung pumunta nga ako sa South Wing, alam naman natin yung South Wing yun. Entrance ng players yan eh.
Tama.
Hindi lahat ng nakakapunta dyan.
The old green gate ng Araneta Coliseum.
Dati, parking lot yan eh.
At hindi lahat nakaka-cover dito sa Araneta.
Yan, isa rin yan. Isa pa rin yan. All right, we are set to go here.
Game of your 16 and under division.
This is the youngest of all. This is the born 2008 category, or the
Global Championship
16 below category. Canada controlling the tip. Three-pointer underway. That's good. That's Martin Adelantar from the outside.
Big bucket there to set the tone, and let's see who will outlast who. Floating zone defense for Canada in the red uniform.
New Zealand in ball possession. Nakuha ng Canada yung bola. 2-on-2 break. Now it's a 4-on-2 break. Reverse. Yes. That is Ethan Sarsadias. 5-0 is our score, Bill. Quick start here para sa Canada.
I was going to say New Zealand was quick to come back on deep, but they left the baseline wide open.
The attack there by Leo Isidro did not go away, and he will go to the line.
I can tell number 2, Ethan Sarsadias, is first one on Gig Canada.
Yeah, Sarsadias with his first personal. We are just underway here. Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco doing this game. I will be with you till 10 in the evening.
We will. Wala ka namang curfew, no?
Wala.
And you know what's great about this is all of their relatives, from all over the country are here to cheer them on. May mga hakot talaga yan.
Yun kanina, yung haka, yung traditional ritual ng New Zealand. Nakita natin, mga bata, first time ko.
Traditional Maori warrior dance. And they perform that in all their sports competitions. Nauso yan sa rugby.
5-2. What a shot there. So 3 players now scoring for Canada. Langman scoring for the first time.
Great weak side cut and they didn't see it coming. Maraming blind spots itong New Zealand sa depensa.
Kept alive by New Zealand. Intercepted, by the way. For Canada, here is Ethan. And he will go to the free throw line.
You could see the foul coming dahil itong mga batang to ayaw nang nai-scorean sila eh.
Oh, may pride dyan no?
Oo.
Saka narinig natin yung mga hiyaw, mga basketball fans, parents, relatives nandito. At saka yung iba, pumunta pa ng Maynila eh.
Totoo yan.
Yung mga relatives,
Oh, dahil alam naman natin yung mga nangingibang bansa talagang karamihan dyan galing probinsya.
Oh. This is only the first game. Second game will be at 6 p.m. Thailand will take on the United Kingdom in the Born 2006 category.
At ang maganda yung huling game natin, partner.
Philippines will take on the United States. Yun yung pinakapaganda sa division natin, yung 20 below or 2004 category. Tayo, ano na tayo 50 below.
Aray. 60 below pwede pa.
Taken away by Canada.
Canada pushing it up.
Here is Adelantar.
Nice little up fake, but he lost the handle there.
Ball goes back to New Zealand. New Zealand is represented by Phil Nation Select. We have a ceasefire here in Araneta. We'll be right back.
I'm here together with Sir Retired Colonel Ariel Carabin, the Coco Life Brand Ambassador, Medal of Valor awardee, and Senate aspirant. So, sir, I only have one question for you. What is your message to the sports community around the world?
Well, first of all, sports really is a very good vehicle for us to be able to build good relationships. So this one, we should be encouraging our children to take part in any kind of sports. You know what? All my children, they play judo. They play in the UAAP. And would you believe, every time they go around, they are friends with their opponents. So in basketball like this, where teamwork is essential, and then camaraderie, it's also a very good vehicle for us to be able to build good relationships. No? So that's my message sa atin mga kababayan na nasa abroad, no? Mga ating overseas Filipino workers, no? Sabi nila, ako may dugong bayani. Sa akin naman, lahat tayo, especially kayo na nasa abroad, no? Kayo ang tunay na bayani dahil ang sakripisyo ninyo sobra-sobra. Nagtatrabaho kayo, yung mga pamilya ninyo na andito, no? Ganun din yung pagiging sundalo, yung dinanas ko na palagi akong nasa field, no? Nakikipaggera. And ito yung aking na sana nananawagan ako sa inyo na dapat nagkakaisa tayo para labanan natin, ang tunay na mga kalaban natin. Ano itong mga to? Yung siyempre, yung mga nangbubuli sa atin na sa West Philippine Sea. Yung corruption, no? Yung social injustice, yung unemployment, poverty, hunger. Ito yung mga tunay natin laban at dapat nagkakaisa tayo kahit na nasa ibang bansa kayo. Maraming salamat at kahit papano napagbigyan ako na magsalita.
Thank you so much, Sir Ariel, for gracing us with your presence this afternoon. Back to the panel.
All right, thank you very much. Sometimes itong sports kasi will make us one.
That's true, and teamwork is very important. Now, New Zealand showing a little bit more life, no? Medyo nawala na yung rookie nerves, kumbaga. But so far, Canada has been out-executing them. Mukhang mas malalim ang pinagsamahan nitong Team Canada. The only question is, can they sustain it? Because they only have 8 players in the roster. Wow, nice attempt at a putback, but naunahan nila yung New Zealand palagi.
New Zealand, field nation select. Yan po nag-represent. God is good and great. Kaya GIGG itong Canada here.
Good lead
Canada.
pass.
Layup, wala. And Caden Dino blows the layup. We are approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. Foul is called. Too many fouls given here, Bill.
Oh, that will be the third foul, I believe, on New Zealand. Our score is 11-6. New Zealand, medyo balansyado ang ang scoring, pero mas balanse yung sa Canada.
Oo. Well, 4 players scoring para dito sa Canada.
And a lot of that is fast break points, partner.
Shot clock at 10 seconds taken away by Canada. Fast break.
Good
short.
challenge.
Agawan ng bola. Dino keeping it alive. He gives it outside for 3. Very short para kay Martinez. New Zealand. That is Leo Isidro. Nice move. And he will score.
Good sidestep. Pero kita mo, you can see how raw some of these players are. I mean, he couldn't dribble with his left hand going in. Kaya prinotektahan niya muna yung bola.
Ito yung pinakabata eh.
Oo.
Yung, born 2008. Jaden Martinez with a move. Rebounded by Leo Isidro.
Everything but the finish, no? But, yan ang challenge sa mga coaches eh.
Di Manuel with the penetration and the 2 points.
Just a 1-point game now, partner.
So New Zealand, they're showing some life here with 4:35 remaining.
A game of spurts so far.
Martinez outside, setting up the table for Canada. Here is Adelantar for 3. Picked up by Sarsadias for 2. And we have a whistle.
There was a foul on the shot.
Number 3.
On the rebound, rather.
Number 3 is Lorenzo Remedios of New Zealand. Picking up the foul.
So that resets the clock for Canada at 14 seconds. New Zealand has an obvious size advantage, but they're being beaten to the punch. Mas hustle itong team ng Canada.
Oh yes,
Knockout,
you talk about
partner.
hustle.
Knockout.
Counts for Martin Adelantar.
Martin Adelantar with a field goal there. He has 5 points here in the first period.
Let's take a second look at that.
Bonus free throw for Martin Adelantar.
The New Zealand has to do a better job of protecting the weak side and boxing out on the rebounds. There you see, naagawan sila ng bola.
Sarsadias, the retrieval. Here is Aguada. Picked up by Isidro.
Coach Ron Jacobs called the 3-point shot the great equalizer. And that's what Canada is using today.
Isidro.
Could have been traveling, but the foul was called first.
Canada shooting 26% from the field, while New Zealand shooting 50%. 3 out of 6 here in the first period.
Nathan Tamisona coming in for Canada. 2 free throws for Leo Isidro.
Leo Isidro at the free throw line. Getting the first of 2 at the line. Isidro with 7 points, 6 rebounds here in the first period.
Siyang bumubuhat sa New Zealand ngayon.
We have the latest from Daniel Aguardia. Daniel?
Sandy and Bill, you did mention the short rotation of Canada a while ago. And just to add to that, the team is actually playing up because most of their players are born '09. And they only have one player that is born '08, which is Jacob Langman. And with that, sabi nga ni Coach Jeff Sarsadias, we don't know these guys in terms of how they play the game of basketball, but the game is about instincts, and we don't know what's going to happen out there. So I just tell my players to just have fun and do the best they can. Sandy and Bill.
All right, thank you.
So they're an even younger team.
Makikita mo naman sa mga galaw eh, no?
Oo.
3 underway and Isidro comes up empty from beyond the arc. The drive and the denial by Barinicia.
Hindi man lang maka-outlet ang New Zealand. They finally get the ball.
Nice feed.
Nice little hesitation there. And Canada will take 2 free throws now. I think the Ethan Sarsadias. Nice little head fake.
Sarsadias.
Canada.
He has 3 points and 3 rebounds. We have a timeout.
Before entering this game, New Zealand did their haka from the natives, and when I asked head coach Jojo Remedios what was this for, according to him, it is to display pride, strength, and unity. This is also to prepare themselves and warn their opponents that they are coming. Tipping off the first game this afternoon, it is inevitable to see that the players have jitters, but one thing is for sure, Sandy and Bill, they plan to use this so-called pressure to their advantage. Back to the panel.
Well, obviously it happened during the start of the game, Bill.
Oo. Traditional yan. Lahat ng sports competitions nila, lahat ng team events nila, they do the haka beforehand. Panakot nila yan sa kalaban.
Pero nauna sila nakanda, pero ngayon bumawi. They're down by 1 point, 13 to 12 here with 3 minutes and 1 minute and 32. That's 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining dito sa ating laro.
New Zealand already in the penalty here, and that's really because they're just reacting to what Canada is doing. They're not responding with a solid game plan so far.
This is the born 2008 category, the youngest, 16 below. New Zealand versus Canada. That's a 2-point game. At the free throw line, that's Ethan Sarsadias. And he completes.
Free throw shooting very important here for Canada because they're constantly attacking and trying to out-rebound New Zealand.
They're shooting 50% from the free throw line, 3 out of 6. We go to the wing for 3, very short. Isidro with a rebound. He draws the foul.
That's the only lookout now of Canada because, you know, they're starting to lose a little bit of steam here. And now New Zealand has cut their lead. It used to be 6 points. Now it's just down to 3.
Leo Isidro, very aggressive in this game, very active offensively and defensively.
That's what you like to see from your players, a lot of energy, or else why would you put them on the floor?
Yeah, first 5 pa.
Oo.
9.7 rebounds for Leo Isidro. Leo Isidro, the high man for New Zealand. First substitution for Team Canada.
Jacob Blackman.
And they suddenly get that much smaller now with the entry of number 8, John Pineda.
Martin Adilantar, that is Rai Jaden Aguada, setting up the table for Canada. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Now it's 5, but it's taken away No, pag kinuha yung bola, pati yung paa nila, umaangat eh.
Oo. Talagang
Mga bata pa.
patay kung patay. Partner.
Start them young, di ba?
Oh, yes, indeed. I really admire coaches who coach at this level because it can be so frustrating.
Oo.
Possession arrow goes to New Zealand.
At saka sabi nila, bawal magalit. Hindi pwede rin eh. Tough love yan tawag.
Yes, tough love.
Kasi ini-erase mo yung mga bad habits nga.
Oo. Parang you're speaking from experience,
Oh.
partner.
That is Rakao Tamaira.
Possession for Gig Canada.
And, may agawan ng bola. Possession na araw. Balik sa Canada.
Parang piranha itong mga player ng Canada. Every time you put the ball on the floor, somebody's there.
Kukunin talaga.
Final 2.5 minutes. 1-point game.
Picked up by Aguada. He stops. And he throws up an air ball. The last touch, Canada. New Zealand will control.
He tried the old Philip Cesar maneuver of bouncing it off an opposing player.
It's a 1-point game. 15-14. Pabandang tira, hindi pumasok. And that is Rakao Tamaira.
You know, every step of the way, Canada is attacking New Zealand. Now New Zealand puts full court pressure on Canada.
And New Zealand with a 1-point lead for the first time.
Finally. And ito, they've got some momentum here. They can break the defensive pressure of Canada. They'll be in very good shape.
16-15 po ang ating score. Final 2 minutes sa ating first period.
First foul on John Richard Pineda.
At you can see in front of their jerseys yung Canada, yung New Zealand. PSL is going global. That's why we call this the Global Championship Challenge. Pero mga dugong Pinoy ito, Bill.
Oh, lahat yan kailangan may Filipino passport. Bawal ang peking Pilipino dito.
So, kaya bumalik sila dito para maglaro para sa PSL Global Challenge. This is a good concept para sa PSL, Bill.
It's a wonderful opportunity for families to be reunited
Oo
also.
naman. At may mga nakilala ako dito, mga kaibigan dati na yung naglalaro na yung mga anak nila din, ay umuwi muna ng Cebu bago pumunta ng Maynila.
Oh, di ba?
Oo. Pero yung chicharon, wala pa rin eh.
Ay, tsaka yung lechon subo ba?
Ay, yung kinain natin sa party.
Ayan.
Cebu yun, Cebu.
Ayan.
Kaya para masarap ano.
Masarap kahit walang sarsa.
17-15, New Zealand, they're ahead by 2 points. The hesitation move. And Pineda will not score. Alexis Morales is way ahead. And it rolls out. Tamaira misses on the putback. Will they count it?
Basket counts for
Yes, they will.
Tamaira.
Rakao Tamaira on his second field goal of the game.
And you know, that is the importance of the trailer. Kasi kung minsan, pinapanood mo na lang yung kakampi mo pag fast break.
Bonus free throw
Minsan nga, di ka na
for
bumababa
Tamaira.
eh. Ayun.
Hindi ka nakakasigurado. Lahat nagkakamali. But don't look now. Lumalayo ng New Zealand.
Free throw violation para kay Tamaira. Sayang eh. 3-point opportunity, New Zealand with their biggest lead.
That they're supposed to enter the lane only when the ball hits the rim. That rule was instituted because Wilt Chamberlain would slam dunk his own missed free throws.
That was a long, long time ago.
Hindi, narinig ko lang yung mga kwenta.
Bumawi Outside shot, no goal para kay Dino.
That was the bread and butter of Canada at the start of the quarter. Ngayon, wala na.
Oh, left-handed layup para kay Alexis Morales. Nice shot there by Morales.
Biggest lead of the game now for New Zealand. They've turned the tables on Canada. They're able to break the press, and they're running the break now.
Nice feed. And the finish by Dino.
They're able to read the play and get it to the players in scoring position.
Less than a minute remaining. Tamaira keeping it alive. Isidro outside, shot clock at 8. Isidro with no room to breathe. Last touch, Canada. Ball stays with New Zealand.
5.8 seconds on the
Only
shot.
5.8 seconds because there was no change of possession.
Nice finish para sa Canada. We go. Isidro changes shot in midair using his right hand.
That is a very difficult shot because you're heading one way and you shoot with your offhand.
23-17. Final seconds. First quarter action here. Outside shot, no goal.
New Zealand had a lot of time there. It could have been the last shot of the quarter.
Tabisola with a rebound. Here is Tabisola for three. Way off the target. It goes out. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, the good thing about it is both these teams seem to have a lot of solid fundamentals. No? They're not forcing shots. They're making their free throws. And their dribbling has been excellent.
No more time remaining as Isidro toss of a prayer and no one answered.
Hot potato. Ikaw na bahala tumira.
The score,
Nahiya eh.
17 for
At the end of one, New Zealand coming alive here. Finishing the first period, 23 for New Zealand, Canada 17. Welcome back to the PSL Global Challenge 2024 here inside the smart Araneta Coliseum. Sandy Gumo with Bill Velasco. Second quarter action here. New Zealand ahead 23-17 against Canada. Bill.
Great comeback, great composure by New Zealand. At ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, mababaw lang ang bangko ng Canada. Will they be able to sustain?
Isidro. They're moving the ball around. And the block shot there by Ethan Sarsadias.
So far, New Zealand has not really had any luck from three-point range.
Isidro, the high man. That's a travel on Tamaira. Scored 4 points in the first quarter.
What made that defensive, the two-man defense there great was that they gave him room to move.
Muna.
Oh. Nice whip inside, partner.
And Martinez hesitating there. Dino. Three, if it goes in, it does not. Picked up by Adelantar. Inside we go. It rims out. Para kay Langman. Nice swing there. Back to Sarsadias. 4-3. It rims out. Short. Para kay Langman. It goes out of bounds. Too many attempts there para sa Canada pero walang naipasok.
Oo, yan ang nakakagigil pag ikaw yung coach. Sabi nga nila yan ang nakakaubos ng buhok. But they're getting it back on defense.
Isidro short on the three attempt. Sarsadias into the hands of Adelantar for the layup.
Left-handed at that, and that's the perfect pass when you don't need to dribble. Boy, look at the defense. Translates into a basket and a free throw.
So it's been very close for these two teams here. First game of the PSL Global Finals. 23 or Global Championship, by the way. 23 para sa New Zealand, 21 for Canada.
The red
And you
zone.
can see the frustration starting to mount for New Zealand kasi hindi man lang nila ma-inbound yung bola. Nagagalit na kanina si Isidro.
Well, you know, Isidro very active here in the first period. Itong si Isidro scored 12 points and has 8 rebounds.
I don't think he's even sat down.
Oh, wala.
Bad pass.
Babandang tira. Pasok para kay Caden Dino.
Hindi kumagat sa fake pero hindi rin naman tumalon.
Oo. Pressure defense being put up by Canada at nakuha ang bola ni Sarsajes.
What a
Nice
great
play.
acrobatic shot. And suddenly Canada is now up by 3 after being down by 6, partner.
There's the pressure again by Canada. Isidro will cross the timeline. And he did. Tamaira. Isidro lost it.
Isidro had the right idea there pero mababa yung pasa.
Iyuyo ko pa para kunin ng bola eh. No?
Tama. That allowed the defense to close in.
8 minutes remaining in the first half. Langman. And it goes out of bounds.
Again, great idea kaso hindi nakatingala na yung kalaban para yung kakampi para sa rebound.
Canada with their 5th turnover. At ang turnover naman ng New Zealand 12 dito sa ating first half. And New Zealand shooting 38% from the field, 8 out of 21. Karamihan yan si Isidro eh.
Oo.
Dami niyang attempts.
Namamakyaw siya ngayon.
Oo.
Oo.
Intercepted by Langman. Sarsajes from the corner. Yes!
Ethan Sarsaja.
Fantastic transition play here by Canada. They're piling it on now. Yun
There's
ang
a
problema, yung sundot eh. Bata eh.
Taking down the number 5.
Isang bad habit din yan, ano?
Oo.
Yung pasundot-sundot. Kasi pag sinundot mo, eh, marami na kasing magagaling mag-crossover.
Oo.
Wala. Pag na-crossover ka, wala na.
Ang tawag niya superhero play.
Time out dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Back in a moment. This is the PSL Global Challenge Championship Global Championship Challenge 2024.
Kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan.
Oo. At lahat ng nagpuntang teams dito dumaan sa qualifying. Matinding qualifying.
7 countries represented in this tournament. Ito, hindi man lang maitawid ng bola ng maayos ang New Zealand.
Nice move
We
by
have
Caden Dino.
There are a lot of great one-on-one players by Canada.
Ball goes out of bounds. Canada will take the possession here.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
So a 7-point lead for Team Canada, biggest here in the game.
Ethan Sarsajas really pumped up in this game.
10 seconds remaining of the shot clock. Sarsajes, the high man for Canada. Martinez for 3. He hits the back iron. Sarsajes, the retrieval. It rims out. It's going to be New Zealand basketball.
They had a fresh shot clock, but they had an open shot.
We have the latest from Avia. What do you have, Avia?
just the background from Team New Zealand's preparations before arriving here in Manila. They used to train twice a day, every Saturday and Sunday only, because some of the players have to travel for 8 hours just to be complete for practice. That is why they always make sure once they enter the court, their sacrifices and efforts are worth it, that they are disciplined and have their eyes on the prize, which is to win it all this Global Championships. Back to you, Sandy and Bill.
What's that, an 8-hour train trip?
23 seconds on the
Layo, no?
And ang kagandahan nito, partner, nakakalimutan natin, nag-aaral pa itong mga to. Kaya
May bakasyon ngayon eh.
Oh.
Kaya maganda dito sa Pilipinas ngayon, in-adjust na rin yung school year natin.
Oo.
Dati kasi Mayo, April, May yung bakasyon.
Pag
ngayon.
mainit.
Okay, ngayon kasi June, July na yung bakasyon.
Pag tag-ulan.
Oo.
14 seconds on the
Shot clock, 14 seconds para dito sa Canada. 32-23. Canada, they are ahead here.
Yes, they're up by 9, and it took a lot of effort for them to build this lead.
Approaching the 6-minute mark of the second period. The screen provided by Langman. Shot from the outside did not go in. Tamaira. Here is the bucket by Clarence
Beautiful,
Barinicia.
beautiful lead pass. You really have to keep your head up to see where everybody is.
A baseline attack by Martin Adelantar. Plus a foul, he will go to the line.
New Zealand not as coordinated on defense as they should be. Kaya ito, nag-uusap yung tatlong player nila outside the three-point line. And pinagpipiestahan sila ng Canada sa mga putback, sa mga baseline drives.
Second chance points.
Almost another steal by Canada.
Canada 13 out of 41 from the field, 31% here, while New Zealand 38% shooting, 8 out of 21. Tamara
They
lost
have
it,
a little over half the attempts of Canada.
keeping it alive. That's Langman, lost it momentarily.
Double-figure lead now for Canada, and they no let-up on the defense.
36-25. It's an 11-point game. Canada again, another steal. And Sarsajas with a hang-tie move. Isidro is fouled.
Yes, that's a blocking foul on number 4 of Canada,
Caden Dino, his first
Caden Dino.
2 on Kid Canada.
36-25. 5.5 remaining dito sa ating first half.
Very little adjustment on the part of New Zealand. They're getting their pockets picked like crazy here.
Malagkit eh, no? Malagkit yung depensa. Kasi nakadikit eh.
At saka,
Itong Canada.
dinidribble mo sa harap ng defender. Fundamentals, turn your back, give up the ball, break the press by putting a big man in the middle.
Hayden Martinez with the and one there. He will go to the line.
Ang masarap dito, partner, lahat maraming playing time kasi konti lang sila.
Oo. At ang maganda dito, Bill, hindi to barangay yung 5-5-5.
Oo.
Ano talaga?
Pasarel.
Hindi, pasarel yun eh.
Oo.
Dito kasi, ang tawag namin sa Bisaya, Hoy Gotudo. Lahat
Oo.
makakalaro.
Tama yon. Lahat babad.
Babad, oo. Taken away by Canada.
New Zealand has to convert because they're not getting that many cracks at the basket and they're not getting that many offensive boards anymore.
Well, you talk about the rebounds. Well, New Zealand out-rebounding Canada, 26-20 here in the first half. The spin move back to Sarsajas. He swings it to Dino for 3. A substitution back in the game is Nathan Tabisola para sa Team Canada.
I think Canada is doing a better job of rotating their men. Every couple of minutes there's a sub, keep the legs fresh. But not so much that the players get cold.
Tamaira will score. That will be his third field goal of the game.
Able to trim the lead down just a little bit. Nice alley-oop here.
A special delivery from the sky, and that is Martin Adelantar with a field goal. Taken away by Sarsajas. Adelantar hangs in the air. Nice shot, plus a foul.
Degree of difficulty shot. he protected the ball very well. Pero ang nangyari kasi doon, nagka-turnover yung New Zealand kasi nakababa yung ulo nung tumanggap ng pasa. Watch this. He saw bigger defenders, protected the ball very well. And you notice when Canada gets a point-blank shot, they always use the backboard.
Oo, at very basic yung ginagawa nila. Hindi yung ring-to-ring.
No, yung mga ibang bata kasi akala nila hindi cool pag ginamit mo yung backboard.
Oh, yan, pabanda, sinabi mo. And that is Nathan Tabisola scoring. This is huge already, Bill, 44-27.
And you know, Canada is running away with this game. New Zealand is not calling any timeouts. They're not making any adjustments. Kinakain silang buhay ng depensa ng Canada. 17-point lead.
Daniel Aguardia, what do you have?
Sabi ni Kid and Dino of Gig Canada, they don't know what to expect playing here in the Philippines. But then again, basketball is the same game everywhere. Kaya naman for the coaches, they all do their best, but they know that every game is situational. Sabi nga ni Coach Jeff, we adjust, and whoever is on the floor, they have to listen to the coaches. Isang paalala pa ni Coach Jeff, guards, you dictate the play, and the team has to give not 80, but 120% effort to compete. Sunny and Bill?
Tamaira scored a three-pointer earlier. He has 9 points here in the first half.
All right, a 14-point lead for Canada.
Sinundot sa likod yung bola, Canada. May tangan ngayon. Sarsajas change his shot in midair, goes to the left side.
Baka hindi nga napapansing kaliwete, Sarsajas.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock 14 seconds para sa Canada.
You know, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. New Zealand has yet to call a timeout in this quarter.
Oo. Nagustuhan yata nila yung baba dun eh. 46-30, a 16-point lead for New Zealand. Outside we go for three. Short. Oh, they stopped playing itong New Zealand
because the
Canada was able to score.
Ito na naman, partner. There's parang 10 ang player ng Canada eh. Kasi bawat makakuha ng bola sa New Zealand, may 2 tao kagad.
Mabilis sila, alam nila kung saan yung bola. Nakikita kagad nila. Swarming defense ba?
That's a spacing issue that New Zealand has to address. There has to be more than one receiver on the inbound.
And they're not putting a big man there in the middle.
Yeah.
Para taga-receive ng bola.
To break the press, no?
At the line, itong si Jean Richard Pineda. 2 points and 2 assists here in the first half.
Everybody contributing for Team Canada. GIGG, God is good and great. Ito na naman, no? Forcing a bad pass, cleaning up the turnover.
Oh,
scoring.
nice! Nice speed move by Stephen McDonald, and the crowd reacting to that shot, Bill.
So, may pinakamaraming kamag-anak dito, partner.
Largest lead of the game. Now look pass inside. What a move, what a play.
Everybody's watching the guy with the ball. 22-point lead for Canada.
Tabisola. McDonald outside. Adelantar with the attack. Going glass and will score. And this is huge already. Tamaira is fouled.
That's a great foul because it kept the fast break of New Zealand from coming through. Still no timeout from New Zealand, and they're down by 24 now.
For New Zealand in Canada.
Nice fake. And the handoff. Lahat ng New Zealand nakatingin doon sa may bola. So you don't see the weak side cut.
Canada with 22 fast break points.
Ouch.
Make the 24 fast break points.
That's more than good enough for a whole game. New Zealand playing a lot of one-on-one here if they're not in transition.
Clarence will go to the line.
First, 4 on Canada. 2 free throws for Clarence Barinikea.
Barinikea, 2 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist here in the first half. They will miss the first free throw. New Zealand, they're shooting 7 out of 10 from the free throw line here in the first half. And he splits his charities. 54-31 is the count. Less than 2 minutes remaining. And the pass intended inside goes out of bounds.
Medyo malambot ang depensa ng New Zealand.
Talaga,
Because they're allowing penetrations and you're within scoring distance. Anytime you're within 12 feet of the basket.
Malambot yung depensa nila sa half-court set ng Canada. Pero malambot din yung wala silang press break din eh.
Yun yung sinasabi ko.
Pabanda. Lahat sinasabi mo, pabanda talaga sila tumira sa loob.
Because that little white square is there for you to use. It's
Na-measure na yan sa mga nag-invento niyan eh.
May margin of error pa. Kahit hindi exacto yung tira mo, masushoot pa rin yan.
1 minute 31 seconds remaining. Isidro is fouled from behind.
Si Isidro lang talaga ang bumubuhay sa New Zealand.
Well, but he's been scoreless for the last 3 minutes here.
Penalty.
And Canada now in the penalty, so 2 free throws for Leo Isidro. 12 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double performance.
Already.
Para kay Leo Isidro, this is the born 2008 category or 16 below. We are glad that you can join us. You're watching the PSL Global Championship Challenge here at the Araneta Coliseum. 1 week po tayo, ha?
Oo, simula pa lang to. Parang di ako makapaniwala na 16 below to mga naglalaro.
Tatangkad eh pag nandun tayo sa loob eh, no?
And look at how polished Canada moves the ball around. Lahat naintindihan ng papel nila.
I think yan yung disadvantage nila, Bill. They're moving the ball around. They play hard defense. And they've been scoring from the outside also. And they can score in transition as Tamaira loses control and he was not able to score from beyond the arc.
Yan ang isa pa problema sa New Zealand. They need to make those outside shots to open the defense of Canada.
You talk about they're shooting from the outside. They are 1 out of 6 from downtown. That's 16% only. At 2-point range naman, 52%, 10 out of 19 from mid-range. 56-33.
Yan ang sinasabi ni Phil Handy, yung trainer ni LeBron James. When I talked to him, sabi niya, copycat na yung mga player ngayon kahit hindi nila nature tumira ng 3-point shot.
Hindi nila alam na yung volume of shots taken during practices at saka yung finished product na kasi nakikita nila eh. Hindi nila nakita yung sweat, tears, and perseverance sa loob ng court.
Saka kung hindi ka talaga shooter, ba't ka titira sa labas?
Ako nga, hindi ako tumitira eh kasi hindi ako shooter eh. that is Nicolas Di Manuel scoring from the outside.
Umi-score ka pa rin.
Umi-score pa rin. Paminsan-minsan lang, Bill.
Okay. Final seconds of the half, partner.
Oops. Steven McDonald lost it. Foul is called.
13 seconds to go. The lead is 21. 2 free throws now for Canada. Talagang maraming pag-uusapan itong New Zealand pagdating ng halftime.
2 free throws for Keenan Dino.
Oras natin, 13 seconds. Itong mga team sa probinsya, we have representing the Philippines, by the way, ito ha, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, Pampanga, Cebu, Davao.
Wow.
Alam ko, hindi sila sanay sa aircon.
Ayun, sanay silang pinapawisan.
Oo.
Baka mag-sweater.
At saka sanay sila din, maraming tao nanonood sa mga probinsya, eh, no?
Maingay.
Maingay. At sanay sila sa hostile territory. Tingnan natin.
Totoo.
2 seconds, 4, 3. All right, 2 quarters down, 2 more to go. Canada 56, New Zealand 35.
56.
Coletos Caravan 2024.
We're here to help you guys kung ano man yung for this short period of time, kung ano man ang pwede namin may tulong sa inyo. Well, nandiyan si namin yung kanina, si Commissioner Alan, the greatest shooter sa ating PBA in terms of shooting. Okay, ako naman siguro matulong kayo sa may ball handling and quickness and balance.
One of the mission ng PSL is to develop young guys, give opportunities to young kids for them to explore and to enhance their skills at giving them opportunities para ma-pursue nila yung dream nila to play basketball. Tying up with San Sebastian Recoletos, this Caravan 2024 is a good start for all of us. The PSL family are open to this kind of social program for everyone because as much as possible, we want to unite the basketball world. We want to give chances to the young kids na ma-explore nila yung kanilang galing. After this, we're giving clinics, camps, and then tournaments for them. And who knows, someday mas maging successful palalo ito at mabigyan pa namin ng chance ang lahat ng mga nag-aspire to be a basketball player na someday mapili sila sa national team or sa collegiate team or even sa professional league.
It's very important yung mga ganitong basketball camps para sa mga kids dahil at early age, matutunan na nila yung basic and fundamentals sa basketball. And right now, we're very happy to be here. Naging part kami ng basketball camp ng Sebastian campers. We're very happy to share our knowledge in the game of basketball and to inspire the campers.
The Pilipinas Super League main task or goal is to uplift the level of play ng ating mga kabataan na mahilig mag-basketball. So the PSL is providing platforms for them to showcase their talents. Nandito kami para lalo pa silang naigihin at dinangin ang kanilang mga talento sa paglalaro ng basketball. Dahil napaka-importante ang exposure sa bawat kabataan na mahilig tumaas ang lalaro ng pag-basketball. Alam nyo, kahit anong practice ang gawin nila, importante pa rin na expose sila sa talagang matataas na klase ng tournament. And PSL po ay isa sa mga organisasyon na nagbibigay ng itong uri ng mga level of competitions.
So once again, inaasahan namin ang inyong suporta dito. We at PSL are trying our best to give you that opportunity. So wag po nating sayangin ito sa mga aspiring players na gustong sumali dito sa aming programa. Maraming salamat po.
Bravo! PSL! Bravo! Basta!
Pilipinas Super League, dito Pinoy ang bida.
And we are at the half. I am Ava Zunich, and together with me are the team managers from New Zealand and Canada, Sir Ricky Pineda and Sir Rino Exconde. But first, we'll start with Sir Ricky Pineda. Sir, I only have one question for you. What were the team's preparations before coming here in Manila?
Good afternoon. Prior coming here, we play a lot of tournament from Canada, so we play with a lot of tournament there. So we are all the champion anywhere we go. So I hope we can do the same thing here in the Philippines to progress. Prior to this practice, 1 week before we arrive, jet lag like that, we just practiced yesterday for the team.
Thank you so much, Sir Ricky, for sharing the experiences of the team. Now, Sir Rino, we move on to you. I just want to ask, having a glimpse of our opening game energy, what are your expectations for the rest of the games for this Global Championships?
The opportunity that was given to us, we expect to get more exposure and our players to have more competition and gauge ourselves in terms of our skills to the rest of the world and especially the Philippine basketball type of play.
Thank you so much, Sir Rino and Sir Ricky. That is it for our halftime interview. Let us witness more ball action later. We'll be right back.
Alert! All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with us here inside the beautiful Smart Araneta Coliseum. Canada 56. 35 naman para sa New Zealand. Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. Tingnan natin yung mga highlights kanina sa first half, Bill.
It would probably be an all Canada show, no? Dahil, ayan, typical, off the inbound, they force a turnover and score easily.
The high man for New Zealand, itong si Leo Isidro. At Sarsadias naman yan, si Ethan Sarsadias para naman sa Team Canada.
Ito, makikita natin, a lot of one-on-one plays for New Zealand. That's not going to win any more games.
Ang sinasabi nga natin kanina, mas yung Canada kasi mas aggressive sila sa depensa. Nagpre-pressure din sila eh.
And they've been forcing a lot of turnovers, getting easy baskets, and they have great individual ability. I think man for man, patas, no, in terms of individual ability. Ang problema lang, mas coordinated yung Canada sa depensa.
Alright. Patuloy po ang ating labanan dito, ang PSL Global Championship Challenge dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Anong gagawin ng New Zealand dito?
That's an excellent question, Sani. I think they should slow the game down. Dahil
sumasabay?
Naagawan sila ng bola, napipilitan sila magmadali, they throw reckless passes, and then Canada on the other end of the court scores easily. So if New Zealand slows down the game, that will start to frustrate Canada. Magkakamali rin sila.
New Zealand in ball possession to start the third period. They are down here. Pressure is still being put up by Canada, playing man-to-man defense. Tamaira had his moments back in the first half.
You know, Isidro has not sat down for New Zealand.
The tallest player para sa Canada, and he turned the ball over.
He had his head down when he was dribbling. So that's a sign of a really young player.
Medyo takot pa silang man makuna ng bola eh, no?
Tsaka walang kumpiyansa sa dribble.
Turnover para sa Canada, pang-anim na ngayon yan. While dito naman sa New Zealand, 28 turnovers kanina sa first half. Sakit yun ha, mas sakit.
That's enough for a game already.
Pwede nga dalawang games eh, as Isidro will score from downtown.
Isidro 3!
Siya lang talaga ang bumubuhay sa New Zealand ngayon. Canada with a little change of pace of their own here. Man-to-man defense for New Zealand. I don't know if that's such a great idea. See, Canada was able to get it inside the paint.
We go to the corner, incoming. Picked up by Lorenzo Remedios. Foul is called. It's going to be a number 5, Martin Adelantar.
That's the drawback to all that defensive pressures. Pag mahigpit ang pito ng referee, marami kayong foul.
And they're very consistent, by the way, Bill. Mga referee natin. Mga referees natin. Isidro, 16 points. The high man. Para dito sa ating laro. We'll turn you over now to Avia Zunic. Avia.
Coach Jojo Remedios emphasized the urgency for the second and third groups to elevate their performance, stressing that their current effort may not suffice to surpass their opponents. He challenged his players, questioning where their pride in representing New Zealand lies, saying that the first half should be a wake-up call for the team. Their game plan will still revolve around consistent ball movement, handle the pace slowly with sure shots to keep up. Back to you, Sandy and Bill.
All right. Thank you very much, Avia.
So execution is a problem for New Zealand. Although they they've cut down the lead of Canada to just 17 now. And Canada is on the brink of penalty early in this quarter. That would help New Zealand.
Largest lead of Canada was at 25 points. Tamaira with the interception. Stripped away by Dino. Here is Saradias. Sarsadias misses on the layup.
Medyo pinilit na rin. Dalawa yung dumidepensa.
Leo Isidro banging bodies. He lowered his shoulder. He will be
Yes.
guilty of that offensive foul, Bill.
If the other player is already giving you space to move and you initiate contact, that's a foul. That's always the basis for a referee's call. Who initiates contact unless you're in the no-charge zone.
So that will be the first on Leo Isidro. 56-39.
Also the first on New Zealand in this quarter. They've been very clean.
Yeah. We go to the middle. Incoming. Bang! And that is Skyden Dino from downtown.
Well, he had all day to shoot. Nobody closing out on him.
That will be the second for Canada in this game from beyond the arc.
Another turnover dahil nagmamadali yung New Zealand. They should slow the game down, set a goal for themselves to cut this lead down to a single digit.
It's not helping their cause. A seductive fake there by Jaden Martinez.
Napatulog niya yung depensa ron. Pumreno agad.
Ang hirap nun ha, bigla kang pre-preno.
Oo. Pudpud na yung sapatos mo.
Eh, nasa Araneta tayo, Bill.
Oo, hindi mapupudpud
Hindi
yan.
mapupudpud yan.
Kahit
At
mukha
saka
mo ikis-kis
galing
mo
New
dyan.
Zealand, Canada yan eh.
Oo. Kahit mukha mo ikis-kis mo dyan, yung balbas mo dyan pa rin. Andali, no? Parang andali tignan.
Oo.
Substitutions for New Zealand and Gay Canada.
61 para sa Canada, New Zealand 39.
And New Zealand now.
Timeout Film Nation select New Zealand.
New Zealand finally calls a timeout. They might go small ball coming up next.
Some players of Canada are already experiencing some cramps during the halftime, but Coach Jeff Sarsadias has mentioned that they still have unfinished business. As they go to the second half, Coach Jeff has reminded his players to stay humble, stay low-key, and let your game do the talking. Coach said that if they can maintain the same intensity and effort, they can definitely double, and even better if they can triple the score more. Sandy and Bill.
Cramps, yun yung mahirap kalaban eh.
Oo. Lalo na konti lang kayo. Dehydration. It's basically dehydration, buildup of lactic acid in the muscles.
Ako, doktor na to eh.
Well, it's part of the job, partner.
61-39 po ang ating score dito sa Araneta Coliseum. First game here for the PSL Global Championship Challenge. New Zealand trailing in this game. 61-39.
Again, Canada forcing New Zealand into an uncomfortable situation. Good idea on the cross lane pass, kaso hindi na ina-anticipate nung kakampi.
Now New Zealand adjusting their defense.
Nice handoff, good block.
Tamaira versus McDonald. I'm sorry, that's Langman.
Nice little teardrop there.
Aguada with a field goal. Look at that defense there by number 11, Aguada, sacrificing his body. There's the
That's
hesitation that resulted into a traveling violation.
Nagpapanik na eh yung New Zealand eh. And that's bad because they're the ones who just called the timeout.
Ito yung Aguada floater.
That is a really tough shot to practice.
Oh,
Because you need a tall player to practice it against.
Aguada backs off. He gives it to Martinez outside. Shot clock reads at 10 seconds.
So we've
4 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Nice shot Langman.
He's been instructed to attack the basket and build his confidence because you can see he's still pretty raw.
Intercepted by Jacob Langman. The floater short for Tabisola.
Kita
Picked
niya
up
dalawa
by
yung
Dino.
Kita niya dalawa yung kalaban, sabi niya kaya.
Dino for three. Very short that time. New Zealand in control now.
They're up by Canada is up by 26.
Left-handed floater. That's good. That's Lorenzo Remedios.
This is a very dangerous time for New Zealand. 5.5 minutes left in the quarter. The lead is 26. You cannot make that up, or 24. You cannot make that up in one quarter.
You need a lot of stops here, Bill.
That was
a
a foul.
team New Zealand. Outside we go. Aguada can't shake off his defender. He kicks it out. Short on the three attempt
Medyo
was
napapagod
Nathan
na.
Tabisola.
Napapagod na yung Canada.
Taken away by Aguada into the hands of Dino.
I'm very impressed with Canada's defense and how they convert it into points.
Mas Polish yung pressure defense nila compared
ito,
to New Zealand.
Another turnover on the inbound.
Now you talk about turnovers. That will be the 37th for New Zealand.
That hurts.
Only 7 turnovers for Team Canada. Aguada.
Using a lot of shot clock here.
3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Bata pa eh. Batang-bata pa kita naman.
Stephen McDonald.
Yan, yung pinakamaraming kamag-anak dito.
All right, Stephen McDonald back in the game for Canada.
Oh, look at them swarming in the backcourt, no?
15 of the 24. Dimanuel outside.
Even that was a hurried shot for New Zealand.
Tamaira scored a three-pointer earlier during the first half. Had his moments in the first half where he top scored for the team.
I don't think New Zealand has the material to play that kind of defense.
Rebounded by Barinikea. Tamaira goes all the way.
Fouled from behind.
Foul is on Jacob Langman.
Langman's making a couple of errors here, but you can see they're trying to give him confidence.
This is big versus big. Bill. A poor foul to give there para kay Jacob Langman. Because he was behind.
Yeah, when you consider the fact that the person dribbling the ball should be slower.
And that's Rakao Tamaira for New Zealand. Scored a free throw now.
The lead is 23. If they can cut this down to 10, 12 points, they'll be in good shape in the fourth quarter.
11 points for Rakao Tamaira. Oh, answering back is Jacob Langman.
Look at the defense. Another turnover.
Leo Isidro able to get to it. He will go all the way. Blocked by Langman. Outside shot, no. Langman, the rebound.
He's really trying to make up for his mistakes here.
McDonald. Martinez. Tamaira, the rebound for New Zealand.
Canada could have used more clock there, but look at this.
Foul is on Stephen McDonald of Canada.
Penalty na po ang Canada.
Third foul on Rai Aguada.
I stand corrected. It's going to be on Aguada. What a block there by Jacob Langman.
Oh, inabot pa.
Two free throws for Raccoon Tamaira.
Tamaira, 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Make that 3 assists here in this game. Again, this is the born 2008 category, the youngest age group here in the PSL Global Championship Challenge. 16 years old below.
Okay. New Zealand with only 2 players in double figures, while for Canada, you have it more spread out.
Oo. Ang dami nakakascore para sa Team Canada.
Exactly.
Here is Martinez outside. Aguada now with the basketball. Shot clock at 7 seconds. Now it's 4.
Simple screen. Kanila pa rin.
Martinez short on the layup after getting the offensive rebound.
With all the attempts Canada is getting, eventually they will make something.
Pinahirapan ang sarili eh.
Oo nga eh.
Leo Isidro getting the rebound for New
They
Zealand.
could have given up the ball.
Rakau goes hard inside, will not score. He gets it back. He is fouled from behind.
And, you know what was so brave there for McDonald is that he was trying to get a charge.
Oo.
Nailang tuloy yung
Pero
magdadrive.
maaga siyang nag-disengage eh.
Tama.
Naalala ko lang si Pingoy Pengson, yung disengage.
Martinez comes in for New Zealand.
Pingoy Pengson?
Pengson.
Pingoy Pengson, yes. You know his term cardiac game was cited by Time magazine
Oo.
as one of the unique terms in sports broadcasting.
Legend yun eh, legend.
Oh my gosh,
He's
yes.
also a Bisaya, no?
Hindi kami nag-abot eh.
Mas bata ka eh.
No, he died before I came to Vintage. So sina Joe Cantada at Romy Quintana ang inabot ko.
2:14 remaining. Yung makikita nila sa YouTube. Makikita pa rin natin sa YouTube eh. Kaya pinapanood ko pa rin eh.
Romy Quintana, Bisaya din yun.
Oh. Shot clock at 5 seconds.
Nice pass.
But the finish, that's a good finish there.
No
Para sa
boxing
Canada.
out. No boxing out for New Zealand. Mataas masyado ang pwesto ng mga player.
The marker shouted the name of Leo Isidro.
71-47, partner.
Do the math.
Ito yung sinasabi natin that it might become mathematically improbable already for them to come back.
Approaching the 1-minute mark of the third period. New Zealand down in this game against Canada.
Nice pick and roll there.
Oh, Aguada with the 2 points.
Rai Aguada.
Rai Jaden Aguada with the floater and the connection.
You know, it comes to a point where you're really impressed with the conditioning of Canada.
Oo. At ngayon, itong si Leo Isidro, very cold here in the third period, Bill.
True. Hindi na pupunta sa kanya yung bola eh.
Against
Harry
two
Dennis
black
comes in
shirts,
for New
Aguada
Zealand.
was able to connect from the
Two
field.
free throws
And when you
for
think
Leo
about it, they
Isidro.
only arrived a couple of days ago. May jet lag pa yan.
Oo.
Ang baliktad ang oras natin sa Canada.
Kaya lang, nag-oo ako. Hindi ko pa alam mo ano yung... I haven't felt that way.
No.
Jet lag.
May adrenaline pa. You're playing in Araneta Coliseum.
Yung. Papunta pa lang ako dito eh. Nasa kotse pa lang eh. Excited na.
Oh. Thrilla in Manila.
In was it 72?
73, I think.
75.
75.
October 1, 1975. Thrilla in Manila.
The second of 3 fights between Muhammad Ali and what's his name? Joe Frazier.
It was Joe Cantada who was the ring announcer.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, nice rejection there by Rakao Tamaira.
And Carlos Padilla was the referee.
Yun.
Tatay ni Jajan.
Howard Cosell was the game commentator.
Oo.
Hindi na yata nila maintindihan. It goes out of bounds.
We are here in Manila.
1.6 seconds on the
Tapos
shot.
Paisa-isa yung ano niya, no? Pagbigkas ba?
Maraming period yung sentence niya. 73-49. Ito, partner, I don't see how New Zealand will come back if they don't do something dramatic here in the last minute.
1.6 remaining in the shot clock. Catch. One dribble and shoot. No field goal there for Canada. Tamaira saving it for New Zealand.
Tamaira had his eye on the basket before he had the ball.
Intercepted by Pineda.
Very poor defense there by New Zealand.
Basket counts for J.R. Pineda.
They could have just shut the paint down. They had 2 players there. He just blew in between them.
It was just a straight line for Canada.
Foul pa.
Bonus free throw for J.R. Pineda.
He saw that the other defender was committed to the baseline. He just found the hole.
Ang laki pala ng May ano pa tayo, monitor sa harap, ang laki oh.
Oo nga.
Doon ka tumitingin eh, no?
Kaya lang walang audio.
Backing foul, number 7, Stephen McDonald, penalty.
Stephen McDonald
Second foul
committing the
on
foul,
Stephen
his second
McDonald.
personal that puts them in the penalty bill.
Yes. Ito na lang sana yung magiging saving grace ng New Zealand. Even in the first quarter, second quarter,
Two
Canada
free
got into
throws
penalty first.
for Leo Isidro.
You know, New Zealand going to the line again, 17 out of 24.
I don't think Isidro has any field goals in this quarter.
Parang wala eh.
Puro free throw.
Kaya sabi ko kanina, very cold here in the third period itong si Leo Isidro.
But he's leading all scorers with 20 points.
Kasi sa first half na ano na yan eh, na-establish na niya eh.
Oh. But he has 4 fouls.
Oo. Team UK
Oh, yeah.
will be against Thailand later on.
Oo
Mga
nga.
Pilipinong nasa Thailand at mga Pilipino nasa United Kingdom.
Magandang laro rin niya, magkaibang style.
Oo. The hesitation move. Here is Martinez. McDonald short on the 3.
Pasa pala.
Tabisola with a field goal downstairs.
Lucky break for Team Canada. Again, New
Gaetan
Zealand
Tabisola.
everybody was watching the same thing.
He kept an eye on the ball. And the finish, yes. And that is...
Henry Gunnett.
that's the end of the third period.
At the end of 3 quarters.
3 quarters
It's
down,
77
one more to go.
to
And Canada
53
ahead, 77.
for Canada.
New Zealand, 53.
Canada.
The Thriller in Manila, October 1, 1975.
Hindi ko na inabot yun. No, I was 10 years old.
All right. That's the second fight between between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Frazier won the first one. Muhammad Ali had a bet with President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. And I think it was $2 million at
Oh,
the
no.
time. Oh, so President Marcos lost the bet, but Ali decided not to collect.
Have you seen the trophy? Ang
Oh,
laki
yeah.
ng
Oo.
trophy.
Eh dito naman sa Pilipinas kasi laki ng boksingero, mga
Oh,
trophy
ang
natin.
laki, no? But when he announced the fighters, ang galing ni Joe, ano?
Oh yeah, that's why he got the name Smoke and Joe. I had the
From Louisville, Kentucky.
I had the great pleasure of working with him. Tsaka iba yon, ibang klase si Joe. He used Latin during basketball games. He was something else.
All right, the PSL Global Championship Challenge. The conceptualization, ang galing, ano?
Yes, because you have to realize there have been at least 3 great waves of migration for Filipinos. No? First in the after each World War, and then another time in the mid to late 80s, and then again more recently, pero yun mas nurses ang mga lumalabas, no? And so there are generations of Filipinos who have lived their entire lives overseas.
Oh, and now they're back here in the motherland to play. And the conceptualization, that was a different story. The
Yes.
execution, better.
Mahirap yun, partner.
Oh.
Mahirap yan.
And here we are, executing.
You know, back in the 90s, the most pirated VHS tapes in the Middle East were basketball games from the Philippines.
Oh. That was during the time na ang dami ng mga superstar, Billy.
Oo. The batch of 1989, sila Benji Paras, that was considered the strongest batch
Eh,
ever.
kung ipakita mo sila dito, kilala pa yun eh.
Oo naman.
Possession
I had a pleasure to
for
join
New
the
Zealand.
PSL banquet last Saturday. Noli Luxin was there.
Marlu,
Marlo Aquino was there.
Benji.
Benji Paras was there.
I interviewed Benji on my radio show last week. Talagang daming nakinig.
Oo. Leo Isidro, very cold in the third period. Rakao Tamaira, very busy here in the second half.
That's what they need.
Rahu Tamera.
79-53.
But unfortunately, New Zealand is not getting the stops.
Yes. Hindi pwedeng makipagpalitan lang sila dito.
Oo. Lugi sila sa exchange rate.
Yes.
Mas mahal ang Canadian dollar.
There's the cross play downstairs. Resulted to a three-pointer from the wing. Caden Dino.
Ito, nakangiti na yung mga player ng Canada. They sense something.
You know, winning your first game is very important.
Oh, yeah.
It can set the tone.
Yes. Some teams never recover from losing their first game.
Nice catch. Nice finish from beyond the arc.
Hindi na depensahan kaagad eh.
Ang layo na close out.
Oo.
82-55. Fourth quarter action here. First game. Tamaira will try his luck from beyond the three-point territory. Will not score.
Not much effort for New Zealand to get the offensive board there. For Canada, it's been all effort. I can only
Spin move.
imagine what their dribbling drills are like.
Nice move. Martin Adelantar.
29-point lead, partner.
And Adelantar with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Leo Isidro incoming, hitting only the back iron.
He knows they need bunches of points.
Saradias. It rims out like a toilet that didn't flush. Oh, nice. Field goal para kay Martin Adelantaro.
It's funny. It's Canada that's been working hard on defense, but it's New Zealand that looks tired.
Saradias with a steal.
No more challenge.
And the bucket.
Ethan.
Saradias with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists.
New Zealand needs a timeout here. They're really getting blown off the court. And I think we have a cramp.
The referees heard you,
Yes.
not the coaches.
Pinagpahinga. No,
Cramps.
but that's because it was New Zealand's ball.
At saka, yun, pinag-usapan nga ng court sa reporters natin kanina, cramps, yung the climate here.
Oo.
Iba din eh, di ba?
Mainit dito and it's more humid.
Well, I've never been to New Zealand or Canada.
Oh, it's
Hindi ko
cold.
alam yung...
It's cold there.
Kaya, kailangan nila ng... may iba, dumating kanina lang, kahapon.
Oo.
Siguro alam mga 3 days or 1 week, no? To recover.
To get your bearings.
feel?
Because your body is on a different clock.
Oo, yun pa.
New Zealand is what? Depending on daylight saving time, they're 2 to 3 hours ahead.
How about Canada?
Oh, and Canada, baliktad naman ang oras natin. Same as the East Coast in the US, no? So yung ganitong oras sa Canada, madaling araw na.
Oo. So, ang hirap kaya i-adjust niyan, di ba?
Oo. Sarap ng tulog nila mamaya.
Tayo nga eh. Walang tawag dito? Yung walang pinagbagong oras ba?
Naman.
Hirapan nga tayo eh.
Nakakapagod pa rin, no?
Nakakapagod pa nga eh. Kahit sabihin nila, mga bata to, hindi napapagod yan.
Hindi rin.
Yung kalaban nila yung oras, yung time zone. Di ba?
Tama. Time difference ang issue dyan eh. Tsaka, tandaan natin, nakakapagod bumiyahe.
Oo.
You have to be in the airport a couple of hours early. You know, you're carrying your luggage. Nobody
Yes.
will carry it for you.
Yes.
Diba? Tapos kung matangkad ka pa, masikip yung aeroplano.
Nako, sa hotel,
Nakabuka ka lumipad.
yung mga higaan.
Oo. Hindi lahat ng kwarto sa hotel malaki yung kama. You know, there have been some hotels I've been in na I had to sleep diagonally on the bed. And I'm only 6'2".
Ang tangkad mo, Bill Velasco.
For Philippine size.
Yeah. 7:02 remaining and nakikita natin na binubuhat na ng mga medics itong player ng New Zealand.
Probably just a case of cramps.
Si Nicolas Di Manuel.
Dehydration ng kalaban doon.
7 points and 5 rebounds and 2 assists para kay Nicolas Di Manuel. He will be taken out.
There you see our Deputy Commissioner for Mindanao,
Yeah.
CJ Simon.
And Bob Cozy Ilanga.
Yes.
Remember the name? Bob
Oh, yeah.
Cozy?
Oh, yeah. The man who invented the behind-the-back dribble.
Tapos
Part of the 8 straight NBA championships of the Boston Celtics.
isang kamay lang yung kaliwa, isang dribble, balik na naman sa kanan.
Oh.
Tamayra.
Hindi pa
Rakal
uso.
Tamayra.
Hindi pa uso yung...
88-57 is the count.
Canada, business as usual. Walang pinagbago.
Oo.
Eto, pinagbibigyan yung big man para masaya.
That's Jacob Langman. New Zealand there with the possession.
Oh, they got it to him in the right position. It's just that, eto, yun yung last basket ng New Zealand. Now they get a foul. It's only 6:22 remaining. They're down.
Number 3, Ethan Sir Sanchez.
36 points.
Ito man nakikita natin mga players. Makikita pa natin sila next year kung hindi sila ma-recruit, di ba?
Oo.
Sa PSL Global. Kasi 2008, ano na sila next year 18 years old.
Yes.
Hindi, may mga 17.
And in this age group, partner, may rematch kasi double round robin itong 16 and below. At nakakatuwa dahil halos lahat sa kanila nagtatagalog pa eh.
Oo. Siguro, puro Pilipino yung parents.
Oo.
So, tinuturuan mag-Tagalog. Yung iba kasi hindi, no?
Oo. Kumakain din ng adobo at sinigang yan.
Eh, doon nga, yung may player ako nakita na umuwi muna ng Cebu, pinakain ng gilid-gilid lang. Tao naman sa amin doon, pungko-pungko eh.
Oo.
Yung nakaupo lang kumain, nakaupo sa isang stall.
Oo. At lahat yan, takot sa nanay.
Oh naman, Filipino trait yan, di ba? May sigaw pa rin.
Oo. Takot sa nanay.
Shot clock violation.
Hindi lahat takot sa tatay, pero lahat takot sa nanay.
Na-experience ko rin yun eh.
Ay, nako.
All right, approaching the 5-minute mark of the fourth period. 88-58. Canada in control of this game.
New Zealand has to make the score respectable because if there's a quotient,
Yun yung mahirap.
lugi sila.
Baon na baon sila eh.
Oo.
3-on-2 break. Slow motion drive. It bounces out. Rebounded by Isidro.
Reach in foul there.
It's gonna be on Rai Jaden Aguada.
Canada has been able to stay out of foul trouble in this period. It's almost half over.
That's his fourth. Harry Dennis comes in for New Zealand.
I think now New Zealand will just be worried about everybody getting some playing time.
Tamayra misfiring from beyond the arc. Canada running again. Canada with 30 fast break points here in the game. And their bench also contributing well here. Bill, bench scoring 16 points for Canada, only 4 for New Zealand.
Jacob Blackman. Attacking foul number 10, Leo Isidro.
Leo Isidro picks up the foul.
Leo Isidro, 5 fouls.
And Isidro will go out
Jacob
for committing his 5th personal.
Leo Isidro.
So a bad second half for
comes in for
Leo
Big
Isidro,
Canada.
Bill.
Yes. Pero luckily, wala namang issue yan sa mga susunod na game.
Yep.
Wow, following up his own miss.
That's how bad the defense para sa New Zealand.
Oo, kala nila tapos na.
Avia, what do you have?
Just a quick update, Sandy and Bill. Nicolas de Manuel from Team New Zealand won't be able to play anymore for the remaining minutes of this game as he is being tended to from a wrong step a while ago and is in pain with a right leg cramp. Back to the panel.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, could be a sprain, could be dehydration causing a lot of cramps. Hopefully it's not the knee.
Yung recovery niyan hindi madali yan.
Hindi madali. If it's a sprain, the best thing to do is not to unwrap the foot so para hindi siya mamaga.
Oo. 4-3, short. Picked up by Lorenzo Remedios. And a bad pass para sa New Zealand. Kasi pag okay na yung Krause, masakit pa rin yung muscle, no?
Oo naman.
Yung recovery niyan ng siguro 1, 2, 3 days.
Pag nabangga ka ng tuhod o sa hita, masakit yun. Malalim yun.
And we'll be playing every day, by the way.
There you go.
Until the 21st.
Patibayan na lang to.
Oo. 3 feet goes in, very short that time. Para kay Stephen McDonald. 92-58. 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this game.
You know what good coaches would tell their players if you're in New Zealand is remember this feeling. Use it as motivation.
Yes. Yun yung mga ginagawa ng coaches after losing a game.
Ayaw mong maulit.
McDonald inside. McDonald with a little nudge there.
Moses Malone power move.
Layup, that's good. Nathan Tabisola. 94-58. 4-3. It bounces out. Three-pointer underway. Tabisola unable to get the kind bounds. Saradias. Oh. Ethan Sarsages scoring downstairs. He has 17.6 rebounds and 4 assists.
One more basket, they'll be up by 40. Parang they're like lumberjacks just chopping down New Zealand.
And 2 more field goals. They will be the first team to get the
100.
The 100 mark.
I'd like to see what happens in the rematch.
Oo. Yung adjustment ang gusto mo makita, no? Kasi sa height, hindi naman nagkakalayo.
Hindi. Lamang pa nga yung New Zealand.
Sa edad niya, hindi rin.
Oo. Mas bata pa nga ang Canada.
And rebounded by Harry Llanes. Llanes denied by Sarsages.
He didn't see the second defender. Could have taken it straight, decided to sidestep. Kasi right-handed eh. Yan right-handed
Lumapit siya kay Ethan eh.
If he were left-handed, he would have gone baseline.
Air ball para kay Jacob Cavan.
Coming up on the last 2 minutes, partner.
3, short. And rebounded.
Canada, it's just the little things now.
Barinikea gets the 2 points. Clarence Barinikea with his first field goal here in the fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes of this game. Stephen McDonald with a move inside.
It was not traveling because it got tapped.
McDonald with his second field goal of the game. He has 4 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. 8-second backcourt violation for Canada.
Yes. Referee's very sharp.
Coming up next, the born 2006 category, Thailand will take on the United Kingdom.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Ito na, ubos oras na lang itong gagawin ng Canada. They're just executing their game.
3-pointer, no. New Zealand basketball.
98-62. All you want from your boys is to show more effort, cut the lead down. Case of possible quotient, but you know
And
they're
so
throwing.
far, hindi natin nakikita yan, Bill.
Wala eh. They're throwing the ball away, and all the effort is from Canada.
1 minute, 17 seconds to go. Canada again with the interception.
Good footwork.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's going to be
Possession for Gay Canada.
Canada basketball.
Timeout, Gay Canada.
Canada will call for time. We'll be right back. 98-62. Welcome back to the Araneta
40
Coliseum.
seconds on the shot clock.
107 remaining in this game. 14 seconds remaining para sa Canada.
Canada again, looking for the open man.
Oh, big shot! Nathan Tabisola from downtown.
Canada breaking the 100-point
Ay,
barrier.
lumampas pa eh, no?
Oo.
We're just asking for 2 points. Binigyan tayo ng 3 points.
101 to 62. And for New Zealand, the coaches now have the delicate job of making them realize their mistakes without being too hard on them.
You can be hard on them, Bill.
Oo.
Pero bawi sa bandang dulo.
Tsaka hindi mo pwedeng...
Hindi mo ihangin na galit ka pa paglabas ng dugout eh.
Oo.
So some motivation at the end of the speech.
Tsaka hindi mo na pwedeng isumbat sa kanila yan. Kailangan pagkatapos ng ngayong araw, kalimutan na natin yung
Sumbat
tambak.
muna tapos i-recover mo lang.
Show them what they did right.
Tough love nga, no?
Oh, yes.
Para hindi sila masanay yung talo.
Totoo.
101-64. There's the rejection inside by Barinikea. Barinikea dancing. He fades away. Can't get it. Loose ball picked up.
Some of the New Zealand players are now just trying to pad their stats.
Taken away by Canada.
Oh.
Intercepted by Barinikea. 20 seconds to go. Air ball. 2 points for Jacob Cavan.
Cavan daw.
It can be Cavan. It's a proper noun.
Tsaka Lagman.
I remember Rudy Lingana when he played in China. They announced it. Lingane.
So the game's over, partner.
Well, what a start. What a start for Team Canada. A huge victory for this team. 101 for Canada, 66 for New Zealand.
Oh, big confidence booster for Canada. But you know, again, system over talent. Ang ganda ng sistema nila, lalo na sa depensa. And they're able to convert. And they got so many more attempts than New Zealand.
We can see the Canadian flag here. Well, Canada in the second period outscored New Zealand 39-12, and in the fourth quarter, Canada outscored New Zealand again 24-13. Big win para sa team Canada. God is good and great.
All right, they're well deserved, and they really carved out this victory from the get-go.
Shooting 39% from the field, 45 of 113. Pinakamataas na nakita ko sa stat sheet eh.
Oo.
Yung volume.
Tama.
At saka sa 3-point territory, 4 out of 29 naman itong Canada. We have the highlights here, Bill.
All right, and you can see what Canada did. Force turnovers, score quickly, not use up too much time. And even if you're not shooting well, with the sheer volume of attempts you're getting from your defense, panalo ka na.
Ito, fast break points. 30 para sa Team Canada.
Oh my gosh.
And their bench scored 23 points against New Zealand.
And they only have 3 bench players.
So it's a huge victory para sa Team Canada. And they are very much prepared coming into this ball game, Bill.
Oh yes, it's a double round robin for them. So if they sweep the first round, they're in very good shape.
Oo. Inaantay yung ng courtside reporter, ang ating best player, may photo op pa eh.
Oo naman. Araneta Coliseum, partner.
Now we go to Daniel Laguardia to talk to Kate and Dinah. Daniel?
Hi there, Sandy and Bill. Yes, I do have here Kaden Dino with me from Gig Canada. So, Kaden, how does it feel, since you mentioned a while ago, it is your first time here in the Philippines. How does it feel that you're here playing in Araneta and you got your first win?
It feels good. We've been putting a lot of hard work into this for this tournament, and for it to pay off feels really good.
And of course, you see that big of a gap in the score, 100 points for you and your team. What worked for you guys?
I think the pressure for the full court press worked well, and they couldn't get past half court. I think that helped us a lot.
Of course, you have fans all over the world, especially in Canada, probably watching you right now. Would you like to say anything to them?
I want to say thank you for your support, and I love you guys.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Kaden, for performance, and to the whole Canada team. Back to you, Sandy and Bill.
His statement win para sa Team Canada, 101-66. Coming up next, Thailand versus the United Kingdom. Me and Bill will be right back. You're watching the PSL Global Championship Challenge here inside the Araneta Coliseum.